Hello guys and welcome to another video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to look at one of my favorite timeless combo decks, which is Omnitell. The key part of this deck is Show and Tell, which for 1 blue mana and 2 generic allows each player to put an artifact, creature, enchantment or land from their hand into the battlefield. We are going to use this to put in Omniscience, which allows us to play cards from our hand without paying the mana cost. The cool part is that our opponent in basically every case is going to have something worse than Omniscience in hand to put in. So our deck is built the way that as soon as we get Omniscience down, we are very likely to win the game. We have a lot of pieces to dig for Omniscience or dig for our winning cards as soon as we have Omniscience out. So we have Brainstorm, we have Assemble a Team, which allows us to search the top third of our library for anything. Then we have a Troxa, which allows us to get any cards from the top 10 as long as they're different types. Then we have Dig Through Time, which we can cast for the steep cost of 2 mana if we don't have Omniscience out and the game's a longer or grindier game. That also gets us 2 cards from the top 7. And we have Waterlogged Teachings that gets us any instant from our deck, or Hullbreaker Horror if we need that in a very specific event. So besides that, the deck has some counter protection in Veil of Summer, which is a great card in the deck because it's only 1 mana and can just protect your combo, as well as Mana Drain because it can just disrupt your opponent's hate pieces or counter your opponent's hate pieces when they play them the turn before you want to get your Omniscience down. And you have Born Upon a Wind, 2 copies, because, for example, if you put in an Omniscience and your opponent puts in a Banishing Light style of effect or Leyline Binding style of effect, okay, then they can Omniscience enters and the Leyline Binding effect goes to the stack, so they can exile your Omniscience or anything that just destroys or exiles your Omniscience on ETB. If they put that in, then you have to execute your combo at instant speed. So that's why you have Born Upon a Wind that allows you to just play with that ability on the stack. You can search for that with Waterlogged Teachings, also pretty cool. So that means you have technically 5 copies of that card in your deck. And the way you win is that you at some point of the game, at some point of comboing off, you hit Invasion of Arcabios, right? And you can cast that, and then you can look into your sideboard and get an Approach of the Second Sun. As soon as you cast that, you're going to go in 7 life, and it's going to go 7th from the top into your library. Then you have either one of these 3 cards that just instantly get it back to your hand, and then you can cast it and win the game. So that's for the combo plan. Then for our mana base, we have 2 islands, 1 Mystic Sanctuary, 1 Hallowed Fountain for the rare case that we are going to have to hardcast or Troxa, 2 Undercity Sewers, 2 Watery Graves, 1 Breeding Pool, and 1 Hedge Maze. Besides that, it's just fetch lands. The fetch lands you're taking aren't really important as long as they all have blue in their identity, because all the lands you can fetch for are islands. If you didn't notice, that's why Mystic Sanctuary is also very good in the deck, because as soon as you have 3 lands, you're also going to have Mystic Sanctuary enabled. And that's it for the main deck, but we're going to play best of 3 today, so the sideboard is also important. 1 slot in the sideboard is already covered by Approach of the Second Sun, but apart from that, we have Thought Seeds and Surgical Extraction for other combo decks, because it's the perfect way to disrupt them. Sometimes Surgical Extraction also works as just Graveyard Hate. Then we have Consign to Memory for any triggered ability or colorless spell nonsense that we don't want. Spell Pierce for any non-creature spells or just counter matchups where we want to be 1 turn faster or want to cast Veil of Summer and Spell Pierce on the same turn. Crow's Grip for the mirror match because it has Split Second. For those of you that don't know what Split Second does, if you cast Crow's Grip, your opponents can't react to it, the spell, or cast any other spells with it on the stack. That means if in an Omniscience mirror, you both put an Omniscience in, and then your opponent casts anything and you play Frozen Grip, then this one spells everything that they are going to get. And you're probably going to win the game because you put in an Omniscience too. That also works if you're the player comboing and you put in an Omniscience and then you have priority first and you can cast Frozen Grip and your opponent cannot do anything. Then Thoughtseize is a big problem for our deck, even though we have Veil of Summer, so that's why we have Leyline of Sanctity in our sideboard, 3 copies. That's very powerful too, against the decks that play Thoughtseize, which is a lot of decks in the current meta. And we have 1 copy of Force of Vigor, also again in the mirror match if we don't have Frozen Grip, and against just rare cases when you play against Affinity or any other artifact or enchantment decks. So I think that's everything you need to know about the deck. So with the intros out of the way, let's just jump straight into the games. Alright guys, here we go. Playing against Trexalian. A Muyan Ling avatar. I'm on the play and whoa, this is a great hand. Absolutely terrific. Opponent's on a Yorion companion deck, 80 card library. Interesting. I'll just Slot Strand and pass the turn here. If he doesn't play a Thoughtseize deck, this might actually be a pretty quick win for me. That looks good. I'll just get what do I want to get? Hedge Maze? Or do I want to cover up my tells and get an Undercity Sewers? I think I'll go for the Sewers. Get that away. Well, now he knows what I'm playing. I'll just play a land and pass. If he taps out here for something that doesn't disrupt my combo or Thoughtseize me, then I'm certainly winning. Yep, this is the end for my opponent. I'll just Hedge Maze. That's okay. I'll shot that and play a Show and Tell. Omniscience, I guess, yep. Blind Binding's okay. On this deck I can play Dictator Time. Get a Warlock Teachings, perfect. And an Atroxa, I guess. Or Veil of Summer or something, but no Atroxa. Then Warlock Teachings. It's gonna get me a Born Upon a Wind. Born Upon a Wind is gonna get cast, and I'm gonna, yeah, exactly. Now I could have played Atroxa and just executed my whole combo at instant speed. My opponent is playing Domain. I don't know if it's Domain Zoo, I don't think so. It's rather a Domain Control deck. These decks don't tend to play, what's it called? These decks don't tend to play Thoughtseizes or hand disruptions, so I'd rather maybe go down. I don't know, he's probably going to play some counter spells. Born Upon Wind is really important, it seems. So maybe Force of Vigor against, I don't know, Hullbreaker Horror. But apart from that, I don't know what I need here. Maybe I'll grab a Consign to Memory for the triggers and go down 1 Dark Ritual, but I think that's the maximum amount of things I will need against this opponent. I think this is just fine. But that's what I love about this deck. You don't have to do a lot, just win the game fast. Okay, I have Brainstorm, Assemble the Time. I have a lot of dig spells. I think we'll just try this. I think I'll start with the Sewers here. Just say Surveillant, and then, well, that was a great top deck. I need a second Brainstorm, I think. Also filling the graveyard for Dig Through Time. Opponent is shocking here. The Lighted Halfling, okay. That is a great top deck. It's a very good top deck, I think. I don't know. No, I think I'll go for the Delta and pass for Brainstorm plus Fetch. And maybe protection against Black Spells if I need, but I don't think I will need. opponent is really not doing a lot. I mean, I hope he's playing... Oh, I messed up my line here. I should have brainstormed first. I don't think it's too important in this situation, but I did mess up my line. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, I'll put away assemble the team, and I don't know. I want consign. Second card is also assemble. I want to draw one of those, so I'll draw one of those. I'll play an island and assemble for an Omniscience to be able to play out my combo with counterspell proof next turn, and have a consign for any artifact nonsense, maybe. I don't know. Cone's gonna ramp for my graveyard, it's okay. I don't know what he might have. Meddling Mage. Oh, Meddling Mage is good. Have to find something. Have to figure something out against Meddling Mage. Do I have just direct removal for that? Spell with the chosen name can't be cast. Okay. Do I have something against Meddling Mage? Because if not, I might just have to scoop. I don't know if I have anything that beats a meddling. Hypothetically, a hardcast Atroxa, but I don't know about that. I mean, with a well hit not counterspell, but mana drain, maybe. I'll replicate 0, just can't be countered, I'm sorry. Because of Delighted Halfling, yeah, that's correct. I cannot do nothing about this. Cannot do anything. Meddling Mage is a problem, I have to say. What do I board against Meddling Mage? I don't know why he doesn't attack me. Drain is okay. Oh wait, I could hypothetically just get a hardcast Omniscience if I have enough mana at some point in the game. I already have an Omniscience that was pretty bad actually, but doesn't matter. Yes, right? I want this. I can discard one, it's okay. Doesn't matter. I mean, with double mana drain, I might. Just runs into no Omnath is uncounterable. It's a blue spell, so I can draw a card, but I cannot counter an Omnath. I'll keep this for something really important. Does this get anything? I think I'll keep it in hand for a while. Maybe it can give me some value later. I cannot cast Show and Tell, so I'll have to discard it. And as long as it doesn't kill me this turn and I can counter anything with mana drain, really, literally anything, I think I might actually be able to auditions. A funny thing is with one more land I could Waterlock Teachings, counter my own Waterlock Teachings, win. That's not possible right now, sadly. If he lets me live longer, then that might actually be my plan. One fetches. It's that plan. Gains for life. Oh, makes 4 mana. It's my bad. I mean, I want this, right? I want him to cast expensive spells now that are not legendary, if he has any of those. I don't mean an Omnath. Oh, he didn't spend Delighted Halfling mana. I could have just won here. No, I could have not, because maybe again. I mean, technically could counter it. At least, I mean, I will counter it because it allows me to hardcast Atraxa. I think that's enough, right? Didn't spend halfling mana twice. And I'll let that mistake slide once, but not twice. Okay, now I get. How do I do this? I will get 9 mana next turn. That is not enough to win, but it is certainly enough to play this Atraxa. That might get me a little closer to winning the game. So I'll try exactly that. Mana Drain. Cannot cast Show and Tell. And the second Omniscience. We'll just pass. I mean, I don't think this was smart. I need to discard something anyways, and it's gonna be Omniscience, because I mean, it does fill my graveyard, if that for any chance helps me. But I have Veil of Summer and Consign, and possibly Mana Drain if I need it. Opponent has a billion mana. That might be problematic, but I think I can win this. Most of the spells that kill my stuff in his deck are Solitude's not legendary. Wait a second, Solitude's not legendary. Fetch. I think that might have been a mistake here, opponent. Solitude's not legendary. Yep. And now whatever you use to remove it, I have 10 mana next turn for an Omniscience. Oh yeah, that is so sweet. That is so Omniscience. Okay, I get it. Second Meddling Mage is pretty brutal. And Leyline Binding, the absolute nuts. Brutal, honestly. Still not scooping because I still have a chance. But damn, that is brutal. But look what I can do. I can Waterlog Teachings. And I think I boarded in 1 Force of Vigor, didn't I? Yep, exactly. And that is great, because it gets rid of his Leyline Binding. Also, I think about casting it now, but I don't need that. Maybe I want Veil of Summer. Maybe I actually want that. I don't think so. Do I have enough mana for it? I cannot even cast it yet. No. This is problematic. He shut off both of these. I mean, I think I just pass here, right? Yeah, that's what I'll do. And maybe a Atraxa might keep me alive for a turn or two, or might actually even win me the game, but I'm not sure about that one. I'll do it on attacks, or in the end step if he doesn't attack. Destroys Leyline Binding. I think that's the best time to do it. Pitching a Veil of Summer to be able to cast it for free, because I don't have the 4 mana. I mean, I could fetch for... Yes, I could fetch for a Breeding Pool, but I don't know if that's the right decision. To hardcast the Force of Vigor, I think pitching is actually better. Opponents really taking their time right now, but maybe they'll time out, I don't know. That would be pretty toxic. After playing 2 Meddling Mages. And I'm not really mad because it's a really cool deck, but Meddling Mage reminds me of modern 5-color humans. So much of a good card. I love Meddling Mage. such a cool card. I mean, I hate it currently because I didn't have a counter spell against it when I needed it. I think I might still be able to close this game out with an Atroxa. I mean, a 7/7 with Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink shouldn't be underestimated, right? Let's see. I mean, he knew about that, so he must have something to beat it, right? Veil Summer is probably my instant. Atroxa, because yeah, I love this, because this might actually allow me to, at some point, cast my game winners. Such as Approach of the Second Sun, or, oh, that happens. That just bought me a lot of turns. Another Omnath. Opponent made the mistake to not tap the Lighted Halfling for it. Pretty big mistake there. Yeah, I mean, now this just really looks like I'm winning this game again. Yep, you can do that, I think. Yep. You don't have enough mana to flashback Flage, luckily, or it's escape Flage, and even if I would have countered the ability. Or do you have a land drop? Or you have another Flage? Yeah, I'll consign the trigger. Don't consign the wrong trigger, but I think I'll be able to do that. He'll target Atroxa. I'll consign that, replicate 0, that trigger. I can sacrifice it. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I'll play an Invasion of Arcavios from the mana I get. It's 4 mana. Yeah. It's all good. That is all good. I will, do I just fetch on ends? I think I have enough life now. I'll fetch for... Oh, okay, perfect. I think that makes sense. I could have just gotten myself any instant sorcery back from my graveyard, which probably would have been mana drain, and just control this game out and hit him twice with an Atroxa. So, yeah. That is the part of my deck where I can also just perfectly win without the combo because of mana drain. It allows me to cast my expensive spells, and it's just great against decks like these. I mean, my opponent did make a couple of mistakes, but it's okay. Let's just go into the next game. Alright, here we go. Javi Heavy. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, my opponent's on Lura's deck. There's a slight chance for him to play Thoughtseize, but if he doesn't, then there's a big chance for me to find a dig spell and win this game 1-3. So it's risky, but I have 3 surveillance and a lot of options to find something. So I'll actually try this hand. Yeah, I'll try. My deck is filled with spells that win me the game when Omniscience is out, so I just need to draw a single one. Now, if he Thoughtseize me, that really decreases my chances of winning this game 1-3. But let's see. No, Nethergoyf, that is totally fine. Don't have any, a third Omniscience. Couldn't have at least been a Show and Tell? Because now Thoughtseize is even more backbreaking. Thoughtseize is even more backbreaking. I mean, I can get Show and Tell with the land. Okay, no Thoughtseize. That is great. actually happy about that, but he definitely plays some mono drain counterspells or anything. I mean, I'll have to play around that. It's nothing that's impossible. It's something that's not easy. I didn't expect it to be easy. Also Veil. You know what, I think I'll keep with teachings. At least have something else to play. At least have anything to play when I get my Omniscience out. If I get my Omniscience out. For now I'll just pass. Oh, Brainstorm. Yeah, that's pretty good. Brainstorm plus fetch is always good. Opponent is thinking about fetching here. No, he isn't, so he wants the card on top. That is good, that is okay. Now he found the Thoughtseize. No, maybe not. Huh. He's gonna bobble me again, I'll fetch it away, it's okay. This time I don't care. Surveil land. Shuffling away the card on top. Milling a Tamio. Hitting me for a 4. Yeah, Netherglyph is actually not a bad threat. It's Tarmogoyf at home. And 1 mana less and recastable, so it's definitely better, but it's still Tarmogoyf at home. I'll get an Undercity Source. Dawn. I don't need that, honestly. I want to draw something that disrupts his counter spells. I could just go for a Show and Tell here, but that might be a waste of resources. Or do I just go for it anyways? I guess I'll let him have it. Because if he doesn't, then I win. Right, the next turn I can get that Show and Tell back, but he'll counterspell it, obviously. I expected that. But it's still okay with me. He can do whatever he wants with 6 mana. He can get Lurus, play it, get Mishra's Bubble. That would be the best thing ever, because he would have to tap out for that. Then I could win next turn. Huh. Seems pretty okay here. He's probably just gonna leave mana open for counterspells, or he just might not have a second counterspell. That is not too rare. If the only hard counterspell he plays is Mana Drain, then he only has 4 in his deck, which means there's actually a pretty high chance for him not to have it. They don't always have to have it. That is the thing. You have to understand that. He leaves Mana Drain, Tamio, and wait. Oh, he used the floating colorless mana. That makes sense. Hits me for 4 again, or for 5 if he fetches exactly. Mystic Sanctuary's Mana Drain back on top. Hopefully he doesn't draw a card now if he has no hard counterspell in hand and doesn't draw this for 1 mana. I might... oh wait, he has... oh yeah, that is pretty good based on that. I'm gonna be brainstorming how to not lose the game here. And I didn't find an answer to that question, so I'll pass and see how many turns I can survive without getting hit to death by a Netherglyph. I think it's one more. So I need to find a, what's it called? Veil of Summer, and resolve that Veil of Summer, and then resolve my Show and Tell. Let's see. I have a second Fetchland in hand, so that's okay. He'll hit me down to 3. At least he plays no Lightning Bolt. If he knows me with a Bump into the Night, that'll be crazy. Okay, no. At least I can fetch and get a Surveil and see what I can do. Oh, it puts it on top, right? Might have just fucked up my line here, but I don't think it helped me. Would have helped me at all. I mean, I need a very specific card here. Didn't even draw it. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't change anything. Doesn't change a thing. I just need to go to the next game. So he's playing Dimir, which means I need something against Thoughtseize probably, because he is playing. I mean, you can't tell me that he isn't. Dark Ritual is probably not too good, as well as one Bonaparte Wind can go down, and maybe I want to keep all my counter spells. I want to have Spell Pierce too. And then I need to take out one more card. I didn't see Thoughtseize yet, but he definitely plays it. There's no way you don't play Thoughtseize in like this. If I leave in Hullbreaker, no, that doesn't make sense. I don't think he has anything where I would need Born Upon a Wind, but I really like leaving at least one in. But I mean, in that matter, I can take out one Teaching. It kind of is the same effect, but I don't know. Let's see. On the play, this sounds good. It has Leyline, it has Brainstorm, Fetch Lands, everything I want to have. I'll start with an Island, I think, or just a Shocked Grave. Doesn't matter. I think it's the Grave, because I maybe want to play my top third tutor if I find it with Brainstorm, and I can't if I play an Island. Ooh, this is mediocre. This is really mediocre. Yep. Bubble. Bubble himself, okay. Oh, Flusterstrand pass. Sadly. I'll fetch the land away, get a Surveil and see if I can do anything, but I think this looks pretty bad for me right now. Stifle? Stifle would be crazy. Okay, no Stifle. Sewer. Nope. No sewer. And now... No, it's not important enough. I think I just... Strand? Pass. Opponent's gonna Brainstorm on the end step, and I think... No, I want to keep Spell Pierce. Could have Spell Pierce that prevented the Tomio from flipping, but... It's probably not the right choice. Okay, opponent's gonna flip Tamio. And I'll pass. Island, yeah. Another brainstorm, okay. Did he at least fetch that away? I think he did, yeah. Love that artwork on the clues. Okay, bubble. That's all good here. Opponent's just drawing a lot of cards, doing a lot of good things here. Bobble himself twice. Why the hell ever? I'll fetch. Get a Undercity Sewers. Exactly. Delta. No, I need cards in my graveyard. Oh, wow. That's a good top tag. I mean, should I just try and spell pierce and mana drain if I can? I think that's all I'll go for. Because if he mana drains it, I have spell pierce. And I just hope he doesn't have a spell pierce of his own, but if not, I win here. I think it might. Yes, it did. Let's go. That's great. Okay. I really didn't expect that to happen. Why is he hitting himself? Oh, because I have hexproof. Yeah, that makes sense. Trucks, drain, I guess. Playing a trucks, opponent, that's the point where you normally scoop. Perfect. And let's go to the last game. Now, actually pretty happy that this worked out that well. Now the question is, do I want to play Thoughtseize myself against counter spells or anything? But I don't think so. I don't think I'll need it. I think I'm just fine with the things I have, and I'm gonna lose too many dig spells if I don't. I think Born Upon a Wind is useless. It hurts me to do this, but I think Born is useless. And I can play a Thoughtseize at least. So, you know, for the rare case that he's really going to, that he has something he can put in but just didn't draw it. I want to keep it like this. It's just my mentality. I want to leave one in always. Maybe I'm taking it out against decks where I really know that they don't have it. Okay, wow. No, if he Thoughtseize me, he can take my only land and kill me. This is... What are these hands? If he doesn't have a Thoughtseize, this hand's fine. If he has one... No. If he has one, I'm... Okay, Island is totally fine. Island is great. I am starting to think that he's not playing Thoughtseize. That would be sweet. Delta, go. It's a very, very, very hypothetical turn 3 win. I'm not sure if I would spell PS a Thoughtseize. Maybe I would. Maybe that's actually good. I don't know. Brainstorm. Come on. It's always Brainstorm. Maybe he was searching for a land job and I should have spell PS that. I'm not sure. I probably, right? I don't know. Unironically, no idea. Probably not, right? I don't think he was looking for anything specific. These are some busted turns here, but never go away. Okay, now he has a clock. Soul fetch. Get a tapped hedge maze, I think. Yep. Surveil. Atrox. Huh. I will keep that because I want to win when I have my Omniscience out, you know. Without Atroxa, I don't. I'll shock, play a assemble, and see. Get a show and tell. I think I'll actually wait for one turn and see if I can get it in the proof way. He's on the play, that means he can technically have 4 mana. Whilst I'm stuck on I don't know. Duress. That's a great timing. I really thought he didn't have it, but now he can double Duress. No, he can't. He already took Dimir up. That's brutal. That's brutal. Didn't know. I mean, he didn't play it for so long, and now he has it. That is so unfortunate. Huh. I mean, if I rip it off the top, then I win, but I won't. Yeah, exactly. He knew about that. Okay. But that's not even half bad. Because this can get me another one. This can get me my show and tell back. That's not even half bad. Hear me out, but if I can get this game a little longer, then I can win. I can see some lines here, because look, I play assemble the team first, then play flood strip. On his end step, I get my show and tell back on top, draw the show and tell. And if I got a anti-counter spell with this, then might be on point, then I might actually win. Yeah, you can take my Omniscience. Might as well take my Spell Pierce if that's his way. He's definitely gonna get back Thoughtseize anyways. Maybe I should have Spell Pierced it so he can't double Thoughtseize me, but it would have been the same effect, I think, right? That is so brutal. That is so brutal. He takes it up. He wants to draw his half his deck next turn. Also pretty threatening. Huh. Strand. Assemble a team. Maybe. Might as well just not resolve it. Oh my god, there is no... Spell Pierce, I guess. But this is terrible. I think it's the worst pal I've ever seen in my top third. It's gonna crack a clue end step. He'll draw half a stack too. Anyways, now I don't think it matters. I think he's just gonna draw half a stack. Yep. Brutal. Because he has. Yep. I really don't like this. Surgical. Huh. Hear me out, but I might get something good out of this. If he has 2, I am so cooked. But I just have to go for a Spell Pierce here. See if he pays. Mana drain that. don't have another one. Don't have another one. Cling to dust. Fuck. Well, now that's the rare case where I actually win if I top deck. Right. If I top deck a show and tell. Or a brainstorm into show and tell, for example. That would do it too. Or there's actually a lot of cards that would win me the game right now. That is. I don't think he plays spell PS. I'm not sure, but it's my idea. Battle of Summer. Really? Yeah, this game is over. This is over. Sadly. I mean, I just have a bad matchup against heavy counterspell decks, and he did top deck very well, so I can live with this. But yeah, I mean, not ideal. Alright guys, here we go. Next game. Play against Dr. Yellow Jacket. Oh, we're on the play, that's good. Terrible hand. That hand is, I think it's acceptable. It's not great, but I ironically think that let's try. No, that's good. I mean, at least it's not bad. I don't know how good it is, but I think it's a keep. My opponent's playing Show and Tell. Well, that's not even half bad, right? My opponent is playing Show and Tell. Alright. I'll brainstorm. That is pretty sweet, actually. Shock, pass. Okay. So I have a dig through time, and if that resolves, then that would be pretty good. Let's say it like that, it would be pretty good. So I hope he's going to cast a Show and Tell now, right? Oh, he doesn't have a Show and Tell. How low? I was really hoping for one. I mean, I could go for Show and Tell. That would give him an advantage, wouldn't it? It might. I mean, he wouldn't have trucks or anything. I think I'll try it. I'll try my best. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I'll be okay with it, but if it does, then I'm happy. He can also cancel my Show and Tell. No, he brainstorms. Okay, that's okay with me. I just hope he doesn't have crazy things. I hope he doesn't have a. Oh, maybe he did have the Show and Tell, but no Omniscience. And if he slams no Omniscience in, then that would be okay. That would have been too good. Anyways, dig through time. Seek new knowledge. Nope. I want to mana drain that. One Battle of Summer response, drawing card. Now you can do that. I think I lost. Dig through time is good enough, I think. I think I lost. My dig through time isn't going to resolve. I should have waited. He surely has something now, right? He has to have something. My dig through time is never resolving. But I mean, Signal Knowledge would have also been a game winner. Any two non-lands out of his deck is, in a lot of cases, just you win the game. That's fine. It fizzles. Oh, what? That is good. Also, my top 7 was absolutely on point. I had an Atraxa and a... Oh, okay. That was pretty good. In the mirror match, you usually take out 1 to 2 show and tells. I'm gonna take out 2, because I have a lot of things to bring in. Surgical. Also, Bono Pon Wind is not that important, so I'll take 1 out. And put in Surgical. But I kind of want to play 2 Surgicals, ideally. So I want to put 1 more thing out. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll find out. And I don't think Leyline of Sanctity is worth it. If he gets Thoughtseizes, then it's okay, but... Or maybe I just go 2-2, 2 Thoughtseize, 2 Surgical. I think that's my best call here. Yeah, I think I'll go like that. Because, I mean, is Hullbreaker so important? It might be. Can be a game winner. I think I'll keep it like this. This looks pretty good. Yeah, I'll go for that. That sideboard, I love that you can board out show and tells in the mirror. It's so good. So in the mirror, you want to play your show and tell when you have a handful of counter spells and instant speed crazy things. That's the only time when you want to be casting a show and tell. Huh. This hand is ambitious. Let's say it like this, it's ambitious, but I think I want to draw, I want to keep this, I have a Surveil land, I like it. If you show and tells, I have Omniscience, and then not a lot, but I'll just try it and see, honestly. See how it works out. I mean, if he turn 1 Thoughtseize me, then yeah, I played for that, but if he doesn't, then I think I have a good position. I know I kind of want to Surveil for a land, but I don't know if I go for green-blue, which would mean that I can't cast Thoughtseize next turn, or if I go for black-blue, which would mean that I don't have a green source. I don't know how I want to do it. Milling a assemble the team. I'll fetch here. Let's see. Opponent's also just passing. And you know what? I think I want to go for. It's still hard. Sewers. I just need a fetch land to find a green source, but it's already stupid. I would have needed that veil, but I cannot keep it. I mean, at least give me a fetch land now. Second Atraxa is terrible. Don't see them. At least that's one thing I can do with this hand. Nope, not even that. I'll just play a tap teaching and pass, I think. Yeah. If they want to show and tell, then that's okay. Honestly. I'll accept that this is not my game, honestly. The hand didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out, sadly. I don't know about this. I really don't know. There's so many mediocre top decks. There's a lot of good ones too, but honestly, right now, I take a fetch land. Any fetch land would be good enough. In that matter. It's so wild artwork. Never really looked at it that way. That looks pretty crazy. Opponent's gonna surveil. I would love to have 2 fetch lands too. He's probably gonna show and tell and win. Unfortunately. I don't know, maybe not, but I don't know why I kept this hand. Okay, this just got way better in no time. But Seiju is very good. Maybe I should think about playing that in my deck as well. So it's an uncancelable way to destroy an Omniscience. I really don't understand why you played it. Maybe if he doesn't have any other lands, but that would really be the only reason I could imagine. Cards like Secret Knowledge, you should always play them on my first main phase when I move to combat. Because if I decide to if I want to mana drain them, then you get the full value out of it. Then I don't get any value out of it. That's the right way. Yeah, that's at least what I think. Get my hedge maze. Omniscience. I'm scared of surgical, but it doesn't seem to have it. Okay, I'll play tap land, and do I assemble or do I not assemble? I think I want to assemble. Do I? No. Yes. No. Yeah. Oh, no, I can't, because I'll go down Veil of Summer. I can't cast Veil of Summer if I go like that. Secret Knowledge is fine. That's a good card. Maybe I should think about it too. Maybe it's better than Brainstorm. No, he plays Brainstorm too. What does he cut then? Maybe instead of Dark Ritual, actually. Just not going for those turn 2 wins, but rather going for grindier games. In grindier games, decks with Secret Knowledge tend to have way better matchups. That's at least what I think. But I don't know. Okay, he's playing Spirit Headquarters as the land that allows him to hardcast Truxa. Okay, interesting. Demonic Tutor. I don't want that. He can get so many good things with that. I want to try a mana drain at least. It'll probably get countered, but I have to try. No, it resolves. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that. Veil. Yeah, I don't know. I'll assemble the team, I guess. Getting a fetch land. Split second Crows and Grip is also great. Or dig through time. There's so many good cards here that I would need, but I cannot have any of them basically. I mean, Do I hope he doesn't have the combo and get a dig through time? I think that's my way here. Maybe with a lot of luck he taps out on my end step, then I can play a dig through time. Alright, 2 mana spell would be enough for a dig through time to resolve. Go and fetches. He could still have a mana drain. What's he getting? Anything. Demonic Tutor again. Might be screwed without... I don't know. I think this is his game. Maybe I should have gotten... Oh, goes for his own dig through time here. Well, I mean, I'll use the one-time option too to get my own one. Play dig through time. If he spell pieces it, then I might as well scoop. Force of Vigor is not half bad. Mana drain isn't too. Okay, these are some good cards. I have a solid hand now. Not good, but solid. He'll definitely get that Demonic Tutor, which just made that entire thing a little worse. But let's see, we both have 7 cards. Mine are pretty surely worse than his, but I have no mana for counterspells. That's basically my biggest problem. Does he go for it? Okay, he doesn't have it. Or he has it, he just doesn't want to play it. Does he? No. Okay, I hit my land. With that, I'll just pass. I mean, Shuck's hardcast is good, but I can mana drain it. He also only has, no, he has 6 mana, so with 1 more land, he could hardcast a Troxa, but currently I'm okay with that, because I can counter it. In a second, I'm not gonna be okay with it if he has an extra mana for a Veil of Summer. Then it's pretty bad, but before that, it's all good. Okay. Sadly, he has more lands than me, and in this situation, it's oftentimes just who hits his land drops and who doesn't determines who wins the game and who doesn't. Island. Yeah, I think I'll keep it. Just because of hitting my land drops and stuff. Pass. Not happy with anything that's happening here. I feel like he has way more resources. 2 Troxas in hand are dead hand cards. I don't know. I don't like this. Dig through time. Is it end step? It is end step. Can I resolve it? No, it doesn't make sense. He definitely has his own veil to protect this. I kind of have to let it resolve. As dumb as that sounds, but I think I have to. Let's see. Seek new knowledge. He has it all, literally. I think I can't beat this. Seek new knowledge is such a good card in the grindy matchups. I mean, Assemble is fine. It does burn 2 mana. I don't know, I sadly only have 1 counterspell. It's not enough for me. Also, yeah, I don't know about any of this. Passes. Scolding Tarn, pass, back. I mean, this is a really boring game. But in the mirror matches, they're always pretty miserable. You're just passing up front all the time. It's nothing crazy. Veil of Summer. He can hardcast a truck, so that's my issue. But if he does, then I'd do the same, honestly. Okay. Do your best. No. You don't seem to do anything. But I mean, that's good. I just burned a Veil of Summer. That's a great card. Perfect. Island. My last island. I hate this. But I mean, he did lose 1 Veil of Summer. I don't know why, but he did. And now I can play 2 in 1 turn, which is also not bad. At least, I mean, it's definitely not half bad. He can try to play his, what's it called, Dig Through Time now. How many of them? I need to keep my mana drain. I need it more than anything else. And he is down 2 Veil of Summers, so I think the max amount he's gonna have is 1. I don't think he has every single one on a 26 card library. Also, Seek New Knowledge. Damn, this man is really playing. Dude, with all the cards you got, it's all good, but just please start playing the game now. You must have like 10,000 Omnisciences in hand and Atroxes, because, I mean, look at this. Your hand must consist of only Omniscience and Atroxa, basically. Okay, you went for it. It's crazy. You did it. I assume that you have a Veil of Summer, right? But I'll still counter it. Let's see. You do. I have 2. Do you want to counter that? You do. I have another one. It resolves, then this resolves, does nothing, then this resolves, draws me a card. Then this Born Upon a Wind was game winning. It might have been game winning. I'll play it now. Okay. I love this. He draws a card. Now I'll jam in an Omniscience and pray to God that he doesn't have the split second card. Don't have it, please. Don't have it. He does have Crows and Grip. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I have Force of Vigor. I mean, the next spell he casts, I'll respond with Force of Vigor, but he has this handful of winners, I think. So, I don't think this does anything. If he lets that, what? I mean, this just put us down so much. I mean, it put me down way more than it put down him. I just lost basically everything I had in my hand, and I'm now stuck with an Atroxa and a Show and Tell, with 2 Atroxas and a Show and Tell, excuse me. So yeah, I'm in a pretty terrible position, but I have a brainstorm, and I have a dream, and I play this brainstorm, and I top deck the dream. Okay, let me try this. Is that 7? That's 10 mana exactly. Please, people. Give me this Omniscience. I deserved it. I worked for it. Let's go. Katroxa. I have it. I pocketed this, man. Oh, this is great. Teachings. Assemble. Invasion. Pollute Delta. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Yeah, we have it. Oh my god, this was way too intense. But I mean, he has 5 hand cards. Are they all dead hand cards? Are they all so bad? I mean, you know what I think? It's exactly what I told you. Just getting those 2 non-lands all the time. He probably has a handful of Atroxes and Omnisciences. And if I hardcast my Omniscience, that is perfect. I love this. I got it. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you did. I think this deck worked absolutely great. We could execute our combo very often on turn 3. Had some more grindy games, had some less grindy games that were very combo sufficient. But all in all, I think this worked out great. Our sideboard was also very good. Frozen Grip helped against the mirror match. Totally Surgical was good. Everything just worked extremely well. I love the mana base, so I hope you liked it too. And with that said, I'll just see you in the next video. Bye bye.